surprise. Happy Saturday, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. I know you're surprised. You're used to seeing us on Friday and Sunday. Mother Nature was, acting a fool last night. So we are here today. Okay. Power and internet is restored and all is well. How are y'all doing this Saturday? Friends, I was, on my way home and whatnot to get ready for the show. And I happened to get a little notification on my Twitter because, I see your notifications now. Turn my notification bell on. And I got a little message from the Queens of the Ring account that you run. And the message said the show's going to be pretty lit because somebody was doing some day drinking. How you feeling, ma'am?
This is why I don't go nowhere with my mom and my sister, bro. I'm done for. Cooked, baked, macaroni and cheese in the oven, no cap. I went to a burger place that sell margaritas.
Ooh.
And they have very, very strong margaritas.
How many did you have, friend?
2.5.
Mm-hmm.
2.5, but that 2.5 didn't put me in a place.
Where are you, friend?
I don't know. I barely made it home. I really barely made it home. Like, I don't know.
Are you
I don't
feeling
know.
good? Are you feeling good?
I most definitely am. Hitler was there, and he almost ruined it for me, but we had a great time.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a funky good time this Saturday afternoon. Y'all come on in the room. Listen, Saturdays are normally my get stuff done errand days. So I was rolling around the city getting my mani pedi. Y'all like the new color?
It's cute. I like it.
Thank you. So I was, doing my thing. I don't travel 15 miles outside of my domain. So whatever I do is going to be within the 15-mile radius of where I stay. Anyway, speaking of eating with places that serve good liquor during the daytime, I don't know. I know you probably know. And I know other folks who have frequented Houston or who live in Houston. If y'all don't know, y'all going to know. Chacho's was my choice of girl. Yeah.
Friend, hold on. Let me tell you. We used to go to Metropolis, and Chacho's was where we used to go after the club.
Listen, everybody's after the club spot was Chacho's, okay? So listen, Chacho's has yet to open up their inside since COVID. No, girl, they are not open. So you have to you have to go through the drive-through. I don't know why them folks ain't open their doors yet. Anyway, I had time today. So I had me a little Chacho's today. It was fabulous. And you can still get the margaritas in the drive-through, FYI. Yeah. I didn't have one today, though. After I saw your text, I said somebody gonna have to be sober. So, I bypassed on my margarita. But y'all come on in the room this great happy Saturday. We are so glad to see you guys. Boxing's been a little slow, but there has been some rumblings. A few things that we shall discuss. I sent my friend some things. She sent me some things. Oh, y'all, she done blacked out. Her drunk. She'll be back, y'all. Her a little bit drunk. Anyway, she's feeling good, not drunk. She's feeling good. Anyway, so there are a couple of things that we shall discuss. We have some Adrian Broner news. We have some heavyweight news to discuss. We have a fight coming up next weekend that's barely being discussed. Then we have another fight that's happening towards the end of May that we definitely have to tackle. And she's back.
I don't know, man.
Yo.
Please don't laugh, man. Don't laugh at me. I'll never do this again. Y'all have to ever worry about this again. I don't even drink like this no more. I blame my mama and my sister for taking me because our festival that we have in town is today. So I was like, y'all, let's just go down there and walk around. You know what I'm saying? No.
No.
They wanted to go where there was liquor involved, strong liquor that they knew. I've never been there before because, I don't go nowhere. They knew.
Mama and sister
I was singing the whole way home, friends.
singing.
Singing
Oh
at the
Lord.
top of my lungs.
Let's give a special. What are you drinking now? Is that
Water. I need
water?
water.
Okay.
I need water.
Water. Okay. Special shout out to our new friends and family on Facebook. This is our second stream that is streaming live on Facebook. Hey, y'all. Hey, come on in the room. So look, what's up, Joe Townsend? How you doing? Jason and Ken Johnson, how are you? No Filter Tony, aka Uber Gas, how you doing? Hey, Coach Amber Girl. Hey, Tiana Scott. Hey, Facebook user. I want you to put a name on Facebook user. How you doing? Texas Girls are at it again. Something tells me that is TD Harden, because he likes to say that. Educated Jab. Now, see, if I was a little bit inebriated, I would have said something else, but educated Jab. Hey Quell, how you doing? Knockouts with Naka, how you doing, girl? Great show last night. I saw you. Georgia Peach, how are you? What's up, phenomenal Mexican? How you doing? Hey, Coach 67, Boxing and Barbecue. How you doing? KF Harris, how are you? Arb Jones. Arb Jones, is that Aubrey? Is that what that is? Okay, hey, how you doing? Let's see, who else? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Talib Cunningham, how are you? Boxing and Barbecue. I think I said you already. Sid from the UK, how are you? What's up, Jay Grant? Jay Good, how y'all doing? Let's see who else. Hey, Abil. Mahari Nation Sports Podcast. How are you? Shogun 76, how you doing? Hey, TD Harden, I knew that was you. Listen, y'all, few things we got to tackle. Okay, few things we got to tackle today, and I want to start. Let's start with the fight that's actually happening. I don't know if you even watched the weigh-in for this, friend, but y'all, it's a slow week of boxing. This was supposed to be the big standing on this Virgil Ortiz weekend, but that got postponed. Did they reschedule that?
They did. They're saying for, I think, July.
Okay, so they rescheduled that. But this was the weekend we were supposed to get Stanionis and Virgil. So we have one fight that's worth mentioning: Williams and Peta versus Jaime Arboleda from Panama. They're gonna be on the zone tonight, y'all. So if y'all just have to see some boxing, you want to get a boxing fix, you may want to watch that. William Zepeda, he's a fan-friendly fighter, big volume puncher. So, I don't know how long it's gonna last. I got William Zepeda winning that fight, but it's on the zone if you just have to, quench your boxing fix. Now, the news you can use in boxing. Friend sent me a message that Missing in Action Adrian Bronner posted. I don't know if you guys saw it, but Adrian Bronner posted a message, I guess, to his fans and anybody who cares to read or cares about him at this point. Basically more of the same after he messes up. More of the same. An apology. For me, it's empty at this point. An empty apology, an admission of foolawangery and bullshit, basically. We talked about him missing his own press conference last week. Fred, how you feel about Adrian? I've been off the train for a while, but how you feel about Adrian and this recent message?
We might be the same kind of drunk. I'm just saying, because if I feel like he is as drunk as me when he wrote that, because alcohol is his problem, like I told y'all, but he deleted that shit. The people
Did he?
Yeah, he deleted that shit. Somebody advised his ass to take that shit down because you look stupid. You look stupid like you always look dumb, but he looks extra stupid to me now. You should have said shit. But we knew you was drinking by that big ass belly. That big ass belly is out of control. Hopefully he get himself together, and then don't try again. Don't try again. Just go ahead and get you a job. I'm not gonna find him no job because I feel like if I get him a job, he ain't gonna show up to work.
He's not.
No, so he gonna make my name look bad. So I can't give the man a job. I want him to go find his own, and hopefully it work out for him.
That's all you got for AB.
That's all I got for AB. I'm tired of talking about AB. AB ain't showing nobody that he really want to fight. He's showing I'm a scammer, a real lifetime scammer. If you never seen an adult scammer before, Adrian Brunner is giving y'all the recipe book. He going in, he making these people make press conferences and shit for him, and he ain't gonna show up. You see how he did BLK Prime? We sat on Blue Live for 52 minutes.
How many?
52. Before he even decided to show up. And then Blue was like, oh, we got our guest in the building. It took him another 45 minutes to come out. He needed set, makeup, all that stuff. They needed all of that there for him. Fuck that. Fuck that. You find your own job. What, friend?
What is it? He's a scammer?
He a scammer.
I feel like every time I hear somebody say scammer, I think about Joanne.
He ain't, man, listen, I don't know. He might got Joanne beat.
He might got Joanne beat.
He's the scammer of scammers. He's just off the chain, like he real illicit with his shit, and I don't like it.
Well, they're giving him jobs in the comments, okay? And I don't know if he's going to be able to work here. It sounds good, though. AB's detail and decory shop.
Hell no. That shit gonna be ghetto and ran down and unclean and unsafe. Do he look like he can provide y'all safe entertainment? The security guards is lazy. They ain't gonna pat nobody down good. The first night the shit open, somebody gonna get shot. AB's chicken and wings. I can just imagine the ghetto foolishness now. It'll be complete welfare witchcraft. Noodles and Vienna sausages. What, friend? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Did you say noodles in Vienna?
I did. And he gonna be calling them noodle balls. You know how they do noodle balls.
Jason said BOXIANA get him a job at AA, sis. He can work at the rehab facility. That way
no, he
can
cannot.
Get treatment.
Do you? He be pulling the people to the side. Look, you know you can drink if you want to. Quit listening to these people. They ain't telling you nothing right. Look at me. I've been drinking for the last 6 years straight. I'm still that guy. No, he need to work at the Y.
No, because them children don't need that kind of influence.
Yeah, no. Can you? He be going there hitting them kids with basketballs because they too loud and stuff. It would be very violent in there. I'm not looking for AB a job, man. I'm not. He just too dysfunctional for me to try to find him employment. I can't.
It's hard. It's really, really, really hard. No, he can't have no food truck because he won't be nowhere on time. Folks will be there with a line for him, then no truck ain't gonna be there.
AB
he can't be nowhere.
Nothing that he gotta be responsible for. I don't even know how he had as many kids as he got because he ain't even responsible for himself.
All I can say is I wish him well, and I get tired of saying that every time we like, okay, somebody gave him another shot. Okay, I know one thing. If he took one red cent from Don King, he better be coming up with another red cent to get that man back, because Don ain't about to have nobody stealing from him. That's what I do know. That makes me nervous. I
want to know how you scam the Don scammer. Don King was just as bad as we speak about these other people. How people be talking about Al Heyman, how people be talking about Bob. Don King was really the chief of that shit.
Listen,
And y'all
Don
just
is a
swept him under the rug.
triple
Yeah.
OG. Triple.
I don't know how he just didn't got a pass.
Mm-mm. What you cooking, Coach Amber? What you cooking, Coach Amber? What's up, Mo 2013? I see you up in here. AB Done 2.0. Man, I don't know what Joseph Townsend said he can be a zookeeper. Listen.
You know what, Joseph? Your ass is hired. Your ass is hired. You ain't even got to fill out the application, Joe. Your ass is hired. Put his ass in the monkey zoo.
Why I got to be the monkey zoo? Why I just can't be the zoo?
In the monkey zoo.
Why not just the regular zoo? Why the monkey?
Put him in the monkey zoo. That's where the monkeys be.
Listen,
he need to be right over there with them.
I like the zoo because I think the animals will be good for him. That's good rehabilitation. He can do pit bull and parolee kind of thing. I think he could be
pit bulls and parole. No, he can't handle no fucking dogs. He be trying to fight them. Hell, we need to not put him in the damn monkey zoo. His ass to be over there trying to make the monkeys fight each other. Let's hold off on giving him employment, y'all. Let him go back to pushing work. That might be his forever employment.
No.
The dope man, yeah.
Well, Sam Seal says he needs to work in the cannabis club. It's being legalized, so I can see that.
I know. His ass needs to work in the monkey zoo. In the monkey zoo with the monkeys where he belongs. He can get over there and dance and all that shit he be doing. He can do all that over there in the monkey zoo.
Friend, did you get hot? Did you have to put your butt?
Tell you what, I better not ever go nowhere with my mom and my sister no more.
Yeah, she's
ruined my life.
Oh my God. Look, Coach Amber, how you doing? She came in with our first super chat of the day. She says, Doug King be the man senseless is what I'm going to say. Senseless over his coins.
Listen, I'm just saying, though, did he have somebody beat up real bad?
He don't play about his coins. I'm for real about that. I hope if he took any coinage from Mr. King, he makes it right.
AB, go ahead, go see that man, get you what you need, and get back out there how you know how to be, because this ain't for you no more. And I feel like you owe a bunch of people money, and we're going to find him somewhere in a suitcase because they done packed him up in it. I just feel like he just been scamming a lot of people out of their money. You don't feel like that?
I think he has to. I think he's been scamming, and I'm nervous for him at this point. I'm very, very nervous. Very, very nervous for him at this point. Hey, we got Newt the Ripper. Thank you, Newt. He says love 100. Thank you.
Bank teller, Tavis.
No.
Do you know how many, man, listen.
We don't want him to go to jail.
He would be the Vivica Fox of Set It Off.
No, you can't even leave right. No, ma'am. No.
I tried. It kept bringing me back. I couldn't leave no way. It kept kicking me back in there. Okay, it's fine.
Listen, I love your shades. I love your glasses. And your glasses remind me of a topic that I wanted to touch, because this particular woman always has on a nice pair of shades when she's doing her press conference. And I'm talking about Franchon Cruz. Did you see Franchon and Savannah Marshall's first press conference for their upcoming fight? Did you see Big Mama?
I did. I ain't never seen Savannah dressed like no girl, and I was surprised. She had on very feminine clothes. I was like, okay, Savannah, not Stevena. Okay. But Big Mama be putting that shit on. One thing I say about her, she put that shit on. I like big shit, friend. Big glasses, big hair. You can find me there.
I'm ready for a switch up. I'm ready for a little change. I'm ready for a little change. It's been a little while. We done had the shave side for a minute. I want a little change in that. It's still flying, whatnot. Switch it up, though. A little something. Is all I'm saying. Now, the press conference, because she seems to be a very sweet girl. You know, I say sweet girl because I'm a girl. I'm a woman. I say sweet girl. I don't mean no disrespect. I know she's a grown woman. But she seems to be very nice, very kind. We've heard some other things, but I digress. Anyway, she got a little spicy at that press conference with Savannah, baby. She told her, I guess I forgot exactly what the question was, but in so many words, she was like, "Now you kind of privileged. You just got dog walked in a championship fight, and you finna get dog walked again in another championship fight. Ain't too many people get back-to-back championship shots." I was like, "Ooh, okay, you know, okay, Freisha." Now I'm a little nervous though, because if the Savannah Marshall that came to fight Clarissa Shields, if that same Savannah Marshall comes to fight Franchon Cruz, I'm a little nervous, y'all.
Savannah was too quiet for me. She wasn't talking that shit how she normally talk that shit, would let me know. You know, when they don't come in and they don't be saying much, they really be about their business. I'm going to sit back and watch. All I can say is I hope Big Mama got something on her head that's secure, and we ain't got to get in that corner and have no problems. Because do you want them belts or do you want that hair on your head? Snatch that shit off her head.
That's what I'm saying. Don't come in there like that. She hasn't had problems since then, but don't.
He said, snatch that shit off her head. Friend, when I tell you I ain't never watched a fight where I could not hold myself,
I couldn't concentrate.
Then they had clipped it and it was on Twitter so I could see it up close to my face. Friend, when I tell you I held that shit up to my face for days. I had it bookmarked on all my old accounts that got and it's gone, and I won't go back and try to find it. And he snatched that shit her head, say, I was like, oh, it's still attached. Please don't rip that shit off her scalp.
When he snatched it, I grabbed my edges. I was like, oh, no, dear Jesus, no. No. I'm just trying to figure out what possessed her in the first place to fight with that on like that.
Now, I done fought with some crazy shit in my head, friend. I ain't never. I'm gonna fight some shit. If you try, it's gonna come off real easy. Once you pull real hard, now your ass is in trouble because you ain't got no her to grab onto. Because whatever you took is on the ground now.
Man, listen. I wish her luck.
Whatever happened to that man that she was fighting?
I don't know what happened to Shim. I don't know where Shim is.
Because he didn't disappear.
Him should be gone.
And you know what? Speaking of him else, I know we ain't on that topic.
I know where you going, and go ahead. I'm
gonna tell you another him. Now come back, friend, because I couldn't leave. You can't leave either. Come on, come back. I'm gonna tell y'all another him that needs to leave America. That goddamn Brittany Griner send him back to Russia. Send him back to Russia ASAPidly. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all start putting these folks in the ring and on the courts with real women, it's going to be catastrophic for women like me and my friend. Y'all can't be putting him in the ring with us and expect us to beat him. No matter how strong we think we are, we ain't stronger than him. Brittany Griner want these folks to play together. Send her ass over there with LeBron. Let her play against LeBron and them for one fucking game. I guarantee you she won't ever say that shit ever again. They need to go right upside her fucking head. Him, I can't take him seriously. Send him back to Russia. Friend. ASAPidly, you a criminal. How you expect for us to listen to you? Your ass was smuggling drugs into the country. Nah, him, I ain't got nothing to listen to you. Timothy, absolutely not. You a drug smuggler. Get the fuck? Okay.
Don't you dare leave. But for real though, when I'm gonna call her by her name, when Brittany was talking, she has really low octave range. Like her voice is.
Now I know my shit deep. She make me sound like a pixie, a fairy. And my shit come from down here, friend. Her shit come from down here. I was like, when I heard her speaking, I was like, no, this can't be fucking real.
Listen, I had to double take. I said, now, did she drop 2 more octaves?
Man, what you taking to make your voice sound like that? What?
No, yeah, Coach Amber, not like
that. Not Coach Amber. If you can put me and your voice together, Coach Amber, and we still don't sound like that. We still sound like girls compared to him. Him got the whole voice.
I was
sound like my daddy.
No, she ain't transitioning. She been sounding like that.
And you know what? I'm just going to say it. That's a man.
Come back. Because you're not going to leave me here by myself. Manny Beckford. Thank you, Manny. He says, you ladies got a shout out on TVV for finding jobs. Did we really? Did we really? Well, thank you, TVN. We appreciate it. Listen, I was mad at her for making that comment. First of all, I was mad at the reporter for even asking her that shit. I think it's messed up because she put her on the spot. And I really and truly don't think I don't know. I'm trying to help the girl out because she a Texas native. I'm really trying to help her out. But I'm like, are you listening to what you saying, big dog? Like, the place for them, because that's their pronoun, the place for them is not with us. And when I say us, I mean women. It's not the place. Just don't, no. You can't advocate for that. I feel like nobody should be left out and feel ashamed. Yeah, you got to be left out. You got to be with
make a league for them own.
That's what I'm saying. Make a league for y'all.
Or I tell you what, send her over there with LeBron for about 3 months. Let her play against Steph Nim, somebody that's gonna show her what playing with men is like. Since y'all think y'all can do that shit, they already got that damn swimmer boy with nuts that couldn't compete with the guy. No, that shit pisses me off. That shit pisses me off, and I don't care who like it. I'm sorry in advance. That man still got nuts, and he just grew his hair out because he couldn't compete with the goddamn men. You are a boy, Steven. You are not Stephanie. You are Steven still. Man, say, put them over there by themselves.
That's what I'm saying. Just have your own league. Have your own stuff with the people who have been through the same kind of transition as you. You should not be able to compete with folks who didn't have to have a transition to be who they are. You go compete with the other transitional people. It's enough of y'all. Let y'all tell it to create your own shit. That's all.
Yeah, Miss Denise. Let Draymond kick her ass in the chest one good time, see how she feel. Elbow drop on her ass like he be doing. Sweet chin music. He might as well just start kicking people. Draymond don't care. He just start kicking people, Draymond.
Lord Jesus. Big Dog Willie, he says, anyway, KO's Frank Martin, Charlo, and Spence. Pure facts. Oh, where is Khan? Big Dog Willie. Where's Amir?
With AJ.
That wasn't the transition that I was going for, but since you brought him up, you makes me sick. Coach Amber says, I will master the StreamYard one day. I was like, is my voice really that deep or am I just that country? Both. No, no, you are country. Your voice is not that deep though. Not Brittany Griner deep, child. Not even nowhere close to it. Thank you for the super sticker, Georgia Peach, Denise. We appreciate it. Listen, like I said, that was not the transition I was trying to have. But since you brought up AJ, shout out to all the folks who tune in and who DM us with great information. Appreciate it. We really do appreciate it. So I got in my DM on Instagram. Honey, apparently the cat has been let out the bag. There had been rumblings of it, but AJ pretty much gave it all away There is really supposed to be a Deontay Wilder AJ fight coming in December over in Saudi. Now, I don't want to ask you because I know, but I have to ask the people so that they can know. Friend, how do you feel about how do you feel about this? I'm gonna step off because
No, stay, because I'm gonna be like, because I made a pact that I wasn't gonna talk about neither one of them no more, and I don't start talking about them until y'all start talking about Canelo. So with that being said, I hope they knock both of themselves out and they don't come back no more. AJ got CTE and Deontay ain't that good. That's all. That's it. Let's your turn.
hey Pammy, okay, well then
And
what
then
is
okay,
that?
yeah, no, I'm not gonna stop now because now you got me going. What the fuck is going on with the freaky trainer?
Damn it. I don't know. I hadn't seen all the new tattooage on the top of the skull. I hadn't seen that. That was new for me. Why is your face balled up like
Cause
that?
I just want, I listen. I know how y'all get stuff over to people. I want to spend 2 days in that camp, just 2 days. I want to be a fly on the wall because I really want to see. I really want to see. I am being nice, boxing barbecue. I'm being very nice. I want to see. I ain't talking about the fighter. I'm talking about the trainer, and that's allowed. Y'all gonna give me one or the other. Y'all want me to talk about the fighter or the trainer?
Trainer,
Which one?
please. Trainer.
The trainer?
Trainer,
I'm
please.
pretty sure y'all want me to talk about the trainer instead. So I was like, ew, you like pain. I wonder what him and that girl bedroom look like, friend. It looked like Sugar and Uncle Elroy. Mr. Nasty Time. No, I'm wondering. I, you got to be a real motherfucker to get that shit on your head like that, friend. And I know they got numbing cream and shit, but I know some tattoo artists that if you come in there to get a tattoo, you gonna take your stride. You can't use that there. So what if if he got that with no pain medicine? Mm, Mr. Nasty Time. That's what my brain ain't telling me nothing else. I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. You muted. You muted.
I'm torn. I'm torn because I do want this fight. I just don't want this fight next for them. And the reason why I say that is because I feel like I know that Hellenius fight was a one knockdown, first round knockout, whatever. It didn't really show me much as far as what Deontay has learned with the new trainer with Malik Scott. So I kind of wanted to see him in the ring again, just to see a few more rounds. With AJ, same thing, but the reasoning is different. His last fight, he didn't look confident at all. He looked like he was thinking too much, looked like he was really trying to process everything that he had learned, and it just wasn't coming out of his body the way he wanted it to. So I kind of want him to get another fight, kind of to build his confidence up. But if they fight next, they fight next. And I think it's going to be a little bit more interesting than I expected it to be originally. I don't know. I'm torn. I don't know what AJ going off their last fights. AJ finna get beat up bad. He finna get beat up real bad. And I don't want that for Derrick James. I just don't want that for Derrick James. Not AJ, Derrick James. Anyway, that's a fight that has been made apparently. It hasn't officially been announced, but that is a fight that is really supposed to be happening in December. So we started the year off with a nice big bang. And apparently we're going to close the year out with a big bang. However, there is still no announcement concerning the folks we want to see at 147 pounds. Before we go there, let me read these super chats because I know somebody got something spicy to say. Jay Good. Is it true Alejandro Jimenez was really hired as Canelo's new head chef?
Probably.
Wildering.
But I'm gonna tell you what I saw in your guys' camp. Sure, I saw the ultimate zestiness over there. Freak Master 3000. Then I saw him in the ring still holding his hands down to his side while he throwing that one fucking punch and he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. Stop playing with me. I told y'all, leave Canelo out y'all shit. I'll leave y'all fighter alone. But no, y'all like to keep going on and on and on and on. He's still doing the same fucking shit that he been doing. Tell him to pick that fucking hand up so he won't get knocked the fuck out while he's trying to throw that punch.
Jay, why would you get her? Why? Andre Styles says, ahoy! Let him fight for the bag and cash out 1 month.
That's all that matters right now anyway is the money.
Yeah. And if this is the perfect time, Big Dog Willie, don't get cussed out now. Don't do that now. Yeah, if this is the perfect time for them to do it, then hey, knock yourselves out. But I want it to be a good fight. I want it to be a good competitive fight. And them fighting next, I just don't feel like I'm
AJ got CTE. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all don't listen to us. Y'all don't listen to us. And we be trying to tell y'all things that really have some substance to them. And you can go back and check the date for yourself. We be calling shit before it happened. Anthony Joshua got CTE. He hit a man. Imagine him hitting Deontay Wilder in the back of the head after this fight in December.
Friend,
trying to say good fight. No, friend. That's like me doing you in the back of the head talking about good show, friend. Good show. You turn around and jaw jack me in front of your mama.
Oh, not.
Yes, she would.
Would not.
Let me bump you in the back of the head and say good show, friend. Knowing that me and you done had some heated something, you would have thought I was hitting you. Exactly.
Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis. Tevis says AJ finally takes a long nap. Is that what you're trying to say? He's going to take a long nap. Akilo says Wilder's in camp now, so he'll likely have a fight before December. Hopefully so. I want them both to get a fight in before December. I do want that to happen.
Yeah, they need to.
Yeah.
The man with CTE don't need to fight.
Yeah.
He need to get out there. It's going to be summer. I got some trees out here he can chop down this week. If they're going to get on some trees, I got a big one in my backyard that need to come down.
Yes, Richard Russell, we have our own show and we come on every Saturday is not our normal day. We come on normally every Friday and Sunday. But today, because Mother Nature knocked out power and my internet out, we were coming on today. But yes, Sunday and Friday. Upper room. You hush, Jay Good. Yeah, so listen, Georgia Peach, she says CTE is a progressive and fatal brain disease associated with repeated traumatic brain injuries, including concussions and repeated blows to the head. It is also associated with dementia. Listen, yeah, go ahead and ask Jacob. Tread lightly though. Yeah, so I'm not arguing your point about AJ. I do think something is a little off, something is a little wrong, and it seems like it's been getting more prevalent as time goes on. It's getting a little worse, coming out in different ways, different forms. So I'm kind of nervous. But I hope he and Deontay both get fights in before their December showdown. But we shall see. Now, I know we brought up your guy, Jay Good did, trying to be funny and whatnot. But we do have to discuss your guy because This is the first time in a very long time that Canelo has a fight coming up, and there has been virtually no buzz about it. Like, it's not being hyped up. He's coming behind Tank and Ryan, which was completely blown up. And it's like Canelo's an afterthought. They've crowned Tank Davis the new face of boxing, and Canelo is like an afterthought. I don't think it helps that he's fighting in Mexico and he's fighting John Ryder. Is it John Ryder? I don't know how I feel about this, friend. If Canelo don't knock this man out, he really is not the face of boxing anymore. What? Go ahead and tell us how you feel.
That's no tea, no shade. If Canelo don't knock John Ryder out, he is no longer the face of boxing, and I can't stop it. I'm not getting up here. I'm not going to dispute that shit. I'm not going to say anything to dispute the fact of if he don't knock him out, if he don't have an impressive ass win, he's no longer the face of boxing. Period. We got a new face. Because Canelo is diminishing off. He got beat by Vibble. People are already discarding him off because he got beat by him. So, like, I mean, he got to do something impressive or come back over here to the States and be impressive. Are y'all asking me who the face of boxing is? Gervonta Davis. No belts is the face of boxing.
What's his name?
Gervonta No Belts Davis, the Silver Tooth Menace. He is now the face of boxing. I know, like, I really get what everybody is saying. We got a whole fucking undisputed defense fight coming up, and we still talking about Gervonta's numbers.
I'm not, but
of course you're not. I'm just saying people in general are still talking about his pay-per-view numbers because they're being released this week.
I mean, I can't take nothing away from them. They put on they put up great numbers. I can't take nothing away from that. I can't.
And then they come out this week.
And this is how I feel, Jay. This is why I can't fully give that all to Gervonta, because I feel that way. It's really Floyd.
Okay, but until they start they use Canelo's face for everything. When they start using Floyd's face again for everything, then we can have that discussion. Until then, it's the baby sheep, his son.
Who is it?
The sheep. He the goat. Tank the sheep. Billy goat, baby goat, whatever you want to call him.
And this is another reason why I can't just give that to him either. Educated Jab says, now he jumped 800,000. Let's see his next fight. Because a lot of people are talking about them numbers and they talking about Tank Davis. But Tank ain't did no numbers remotely close to that with nobody else. So you kind of you gotta tip your hat to Ryan Garcia.
He don't have shit under 200,000, I don't think.
Who?
Tank.
No, but from 200,000 to 1.5 million.
People want to pay for the fights they want to see.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that you can't put that all on Tank. You got to give Ryan some credit for that too. That's okay, what I'm saying.
Cool. Yeah. But people paid for that fight to see Gervonta knock out Ryan Garcia. Despite what we want to say, that's why they bought the shit. Ryan was a huge part of it.
Ryan was a huge part of it. That's all I'm saying. Ryan was they were the perfect dance partners to make big money.
That's just like Devin and Tank. Devin and Shakur. I mean, Tank and Shakur. I can't say so much for Shakur and Devin, but I'll say for Tank versus either one of those two, Tank versus Frank Martin.
Tank is the constant. I will give you that. Tank is the constant. Tank is the constant. But I do believe this. If Tank fights people that are formidable opponents, the numbers will get larger because people at this point are wanting to see if he is who he says he is. People want to see that. If your competition gets stiffer, are you going to still be the same person you say you are? Let me see it. Let me see it. Tevis Smith says, hey Tevis, he says if he doesn't knock out Ryder, he's gonna be in the crowd selling tamales in his next fight. Oh, Tevis. Tevis. Damn. Mm. Jeez. Hey, Tiana girl. Tiana says, honestly, most boxing fans won't be satisfied until we see Bud versus ESJ. We gonna get to it.
I'm finna say,
We gonna get to it,
girl.
Yeah. So again, shout out to Ryan Garcia. Shout out to Gervonta Davis for, doing incredible numbers that we haven't seen in a very, very, very long time. Shout out to them. But I will say and always say, kudos to Tank, but we're not finna act like he ain't got a little bit of a cheat code going on over there as far as the popularity is what I'm saying. I ain't even talking about his boxing skills. I'm talking about his popularity. That's it. Interesting though. Canelo friend, if this fight doesn't end in a knockout, do you see him retiring anytime soon? Do you see him fighting anybody we want to see him fight? What is he doing?
Nah, I think after he do this, he gonna go on that tour that you said he was gonna go on, them easy beatable fights, and then I think that's it. I think he's done enough to stop. Honestly, he really ain't got to do no more. So let him go on his Euro tour. That final we should name that the on the way out tour, because when they on their way out, that's what they tend to go over there and do. So we'll call that the on the way out tour. He's gonna do that, and then he probably will stop. Since y'all say I can't be honest, and everything Canelo makes me turn into a raging idiot.
Who said that about my friend?
And no, I don't think he's gonna fight David Benavidez.
You don't?
I think that'll be the very last thing.
Oh, friend, you don't think he gonna fight DB?
Nope.
No.
I don't think he gonna fight him. I don't think that he'll fight the Charlo. I don't think that he'll do any of that.
If he fights anybody, I think he might fight Charlo at this point.
I don't. Because you already know, once it's all been Maul been waiting on to go ride Canelo's horses. He been waiting for him to invite him over there to that goddamn farm for I don't know how long, because he want to ride the blonde horse, the one with the good hair, the one he always mentioning. He ain't gonna fight him either. He wants to be his friend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Canelo was gonna fight anybody that we've been calling for him to fight, Maul Charlo would probably be the best bet at this point.
No, because he's not gonna want to lose. Maybe he'll fight Boo Boo.
Who's not gonna want to lose?
Canelo ain't gonna want to lose to Boo Boo or Maul Charlo.
Well, I'm saying, given what I've seen, and how he feels about Canelo, he could probably beat Charlo right now. I need to see Charlo back right now. Yeah, he been going
too long. As the official spokesperson for the Charlo twins, I do not agree with those statements. All I'm here to say is, whatever the Charlo twins decide to do, I 100% support them. Thank you. Have a good day.
I support them too. But you said we telling the truth. And the truth is he ain't fought in 2 years almost. And his sentiments about Canelo are not, I'm finna whoop his ass sentiments. So I can't say I'm picking Maul right now if they were to fight. I can't. I ain't seen him in 2 years. And he seemed a little, hey, man, listen, I didn't say it. I said, is all I'm saying. He gonna have to find himself, because right now is all I'm saying. They calling Canelo's tour the This Is It tour, the end of the road tour. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. Tevis came back. He says Floyd has manufactured at least 2 faces of boxing, and he's the real GOAT. Hey, who's the other one? I know you're talking about Tank.
Rolly Romero.
That's not nowhere near the
Okay,
face.
so hear me out.
I'm
Hear me
listening,
out.
cause you the show told you to.
Hear
Yeah.
me out.
Well,
Okay.
I'm.
My 14-year-old knows who Rolly Romero is. When he fought Tank, that opened him up to so much shit. They be inviting that little Captain Crunch, dry cereal and a helmet and a pamper. They be inviting him places, and he go. He show up. He doing interviews like Rolly. Rolly's that guy now. I'm just saying. And I'm
I need you
hearing,
to. Oh, he's saying Canelo.
nah,
Canelo.
it ain't no damn Canelo. It's
No,
Rolly.
no, he's saying that because Floyd basically passed the baton to Canelo
Nah, he said
inadvertently.
manufactured. Manufacture is built.
Well, that's what he's saying.
Floyd
Because
ain't built no motherfucking Canelo. He fought Canelo. That was it. First off, now we doing too damn much.
well,
Now we gonna have to calm down and relax.
mm, 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 mm.
We're gonna have to calm down and relax. Floyd didn't build no damn Canelo. Canelo built himself. He fought Floyd. That helped. But he got beat by Floyd, so it didn't help that much. What I'm telling you is, Floyd didn't build no goddamn Canelo. Let's stop that. Let's stop that.
Well, I mean, he did help put him in front on Front Street, friend.
Okay. Anyways, y'all giving Floyd too much goddamn credit.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He had him on like 2 or 3 of his undercards. Then he actually fought him on the main card. So he ushered him into the world. He did. Okay. I'm just saying he
I
did.
don't want to listen to y'all.
Okay, sorry. Okay. Well,
Y'all might be right, but I'm not giving y'all the benefit of the doubt because some of y'all in there ain't got no hair, and I don't trust bald people's opinion except for Jay Good. So if Jay Good said it, y'all might be right. Let me look.
well, he said he did.
Okay, well then maybe the rest of you bald people in the chat are right. I don't trust bald people's opinion. Just letting y'all know right now.
I'm okay. Well, we could skedaddle along from that. But I do find it interesting that nobody's really talking about Canelo anymore right now. Like he's not. He's old news at this point. So there was also some and I don't want to say amazing, some, and I don't even want to say startling. I just want to say some scandalous news that came out, scandalous interview, scandalous rant, that one of your other favorites, y'all folks just been cutting up BOXIANA. I just, you might have needed them drinks, cause honey, you gonna have to explain to me what in the world is going on with Teofimo Lopez and the blacks. What is going on here? I need to know.
Honestly, I was going to attempt to try to make some stuff up to try to cover up everything that I really had to say. But I was gonna blame it on his dad, and I was like, I can't blame it on his daddy, cause his daddy didn't do nothing but try to come clean it up. That was all Teofimo. So I tagged him on Twitter, and I was like, Teofimo, I've been doing all this good talking about you. What do you mean, the blacks? Then somebody from a burner, which I think it was Tio, got on there explaining how Honduran people are the blacks, and like he's black, so he's saying, "Nah, you ain't gotta confuse me, homeboy. I know what you said."
What?
Because you was referring to the blacks as Shakur and Devin, because them the main blacks in your division right now. Ain't no other blacks they got representing over there.
That's close over there in your division, weight class.
Then Mr. I Am Mixed, he got offended too, and he was like, no, he capping the fuck.
Baby, he went on a complete rage, talking about how he checked Tim Bradley and Andre Ward because he didn't fall, he didn't get knocked down, he slipped. He is still delusional. He is still talking about there was a slip and he did not get knocked down and that he was not hurt. Friend, what's wrong with him? Do he got CTE?
No, you know what? I don't think it's CTE. I think he dealing with some real life like trauma that he ain't never. You know how people go through a bunch of shit and then they start doing shit to try to hide the shit, and then when they ain't doing the shit no more, it just go downhill. That's what we experiencing with Tiafimo. I tried to talk Tiafimo back up. I said, get rid of your goddamn daddy, because your daddy tried to come and clean the shit up, and he ain't do nothing but make the shit worse.
All he did was smear it all around. That's all he did.
Oh, y'all shut up. My friend told y'all a long time ago, if you ain't got nothing to say, just don't say nothing at all. Just be quiet. Because when you start talking and see that, you let me know when y'all start doing all that talking, you had a little something in you. I ain't gonna say it was liquor. I ain't gonna say it was the cocaine. But I know two combinations of two things will make you talk uncontrollably, and you just start saying your feelings, and then you try to act like it's a lie. My granny told me what a long time ago. Drunk people and children, they tell you the truth. Drunk people tell you the truth. That's how you feel. Them black motherfuckers getting more goddamn shit than you with they black asses. The blacks
getting all the attention.
Yeah, just call them the N-word, Tio.
Really?
Next time, and put the hard ER on it too. And next time, don't say it from your car. Get out there in the middle of everybody and say it with your chest. Say it with a hard ER, because that's what you meant.
That's exactly what he
Blacks meant. Is equivalent to Negro. That's how I feel.
And you know who he really mad at?
I know who he really mad at.
Who he really mad at?
Devin.
Who he really talking about? He talking about Devin. He's talking about Devin because for the longest time he could act like Devin didn't even exist because Devin was over there on his own. But woo-wee, he came over there to your domain at Top Rank, and you can no longer ignore him. First of all, because he's the actual undisputed champ. The thing that you was parading around, acting like you were, no, he is that. For real, for real. And then to see him get all of the things that come with that over at Top Rank, oh, baby, he is so green with envy.
But go ahead and leave and see who take you. Bob is the one that is least giving you some goddamn, a little bit of, he trying to give you some fights. Go ahead and find another company that's going to deal with that bipolar schizophrenic drug shit that you got going on.
Well,
you and your daddy.
Well,
now, I've been speaking too highly of them. Josh Taylor going to beat his ass at this rate, because I told y'all the only way that he was going to win is if he got that daddy out his fucking corner. Daddy's still there. T.O. going to sleep.
Friend, I told you daddy wasn't going nowhere. He's not. He's not going anywhere. They are, and they really and truly, both of them probably need to go to somebody's treatment facility. Now, I don't know what kind of treatment they need, but they definitely need some type of treatment. They need something, because both of them are off. OFF. When I say off, I mean off, way off. And his jealousy and envy for Devin Haney, aka the Blacks, spilled over, and he could not even control himself. He couldn't even stop if he wanted to. He just started talking and just couldn't even stop. I was like, you fucking fool. Do you hear yourself talking? Do you know people hear you? You're not by yourself. You're not talking to your daddy, you fool. You on somebody's live, you idiot. And he act like it just was some normal shit to say.
Yeah. You know why? You know how I talk? Sometimes I get on here and I have to catch myself because the shit I say to you, that's how he talk. And you know that they ain't calling them the Blacks around the damn house.
That was the good thing that he said the Blacks. Because, you know, he is not above saying the N-word.
But see, he tried. See, let me tell you what I've noticed. I've heard a lot of people from NY, they use it, and it's a term of endearment there to them. Not everybody thinks the same, especially if you have previous racist pretenses behind the things that you say. Now, I know everybody different. Some of y'all got some uncolored friends that y'all allowed to say the N-word. Some of us do not. But those of you who do, you know that friend that's been that same friend, been in your same hood since they was 4. All they friends been all black their whole entire life, and y'all just like fuck it. He one of us. Let him say it. Him? That's not him. He used the hard ER when he ain't in front of people.
Nope.
And it's sad to say because I really been the only one on the damn channel in this area speaking highly of Tiafimo.
Trying to get him to get back to some kind of decency. You have. You've been trying. When I saw it, I felt bad for you because I knew it wasn't no way you can turn that around. Your PR services are immaculate, but there's nothing you can do with that. He need Olivia Pope in his life right now because that shit right there ain't no coming back from it. It ain't. It ain't. Tevin Smith came back. He says yes. He put him on all those undercards. He talking about Canelo. Yes, he did. And Mike Jones, what's up, Mike? He says Canelo wouldn't be nothing without David Ruffin. And Floyd is definitely David Ruffin. You ain't lied about that. Who else do we have in here? Did I miss anybody? I don't think so. Oh, Zeno
And don't
Gray.
get me wrong, like I don't have no problem with it if you one of the homies. Like I got a problem when people use it in a racist way. Like we arguing and you be like such and such. Now it's time to fight. Now we having a conversation. And I'm all right with that because I grew up a little differently and I grew up with some different folks. I don't allow some stuff. Some stuff I might, depending on how much I didn't drink that day. I don't have a problem with it.
Well, now, goddamn.
I'm just saying now it got to be a substantial amount of liquor around for it to be a thing.
Zeno Gray came in with a very good quote. He says, Tio mad because Dev gets the winner of him and Josh.
Speaking of the winners of motherfucking people, while we talking about Floyd, Tio, Floyd had me so fucking pissed off this week. I couldn't breathe steam out of the top of my scalp. Now, I've been speaking very highly of my silver-tooth nephew. It makes me very upset when people go behind me and underhand me. Don't underhand me, especially not when I've been working. I don't like that. Why the fuck did Floyd come out and say he wanna make T.O. versus Tank next? Aren't you out your fucking mind? Are you out of your mind? Why would you say that? And Shakur and Devin both are laying in wait. Why would you say Tiafimo versus Tank? It make Tank look bad. And I don't want to accept it because it didn't come from Tank. It came from Floyd. I gotta hear that same shit. If Tank come out and say I'm fighting Tiafimo next, then I'm gonna have to fucking say that shit. But Floyd was telling us Spence versus Crawford was coming. Then he said it wasn't coming. I don't trust Floyd. Nobody with Cambodian ass hair implanted in their face. I don't trust bald people. He was bald. See what I'm saying? He didn't have no hair. Now he didn't when he got something implanted that he want to be trustworthy. I still don't trust you, sir. No. T.O. and Tank is out of the fucking question.
Well, this showed what he said. Wasn't in it, which led, gave me cause to pause because Floyd said that first, and then 48 hours later, we hear this T.O. rant. So my question is this. This is your last fight at Top Rank. They can have the blacks. Where you finna go? Because blacks is everywhere else except for running everything else except for the zone. So where you finna go, T.O.?
I don't know. But like I said once before, I don't mind. Bring back the motherfucking racism in boxing. You want to know why?
It ain't
never lived. Nah, but make it like it was. Remember Mike Tyson told that man he was going to eat his children? Remember how people hated him after that? I want that kind of... Bring that shit back. That's the shit y'all want to be on? Cool. Let me do the after fight interviews. If that's where we going, I need to be the one doing the after fight interview. Yeah, friend.
I don't know if they're ready.
So you got your ass beat. Do you want to say the N word right now? Jim question wouldn't have shit on me. Cause Tank would have knocked out Ryan Garcia. I'm telling you, my N-word passes would be back reinstated. So you beat that nigga ass. Who you want to fight next? And he gonna tell me, I'm like, yeah, that's on game. What's up, Slime? I'm telling you, friend, we going all down through there, just like that. Slime. I'm bringing back all the racism in boxing. I'm like, they got this fucking black girl up there with her ghetto ass.
No, you ain't gonna be no black girl. You gonna be the hard ER gal.
Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Boxing was fun back then. People was drawn into boxing for that fucking reason, Franny. You know it too. That's the shit T.O. want to be on. Cool. When he out there in front of all the blacks getting booed, he know why he getting booed.
God, I don't know if I'm ready for that. I don't know.
I'm ready for it. I want it because I'm gonna be dead smack in the middle of that shit, talking the most shit.
Oh gosh, a kilo neater. He says T.O. better beat Josh Taylor. He's gonna hate the blacks even more. That's what I'm saying. Where he going?
He giving school shooter. I don't know. That's what he giving at this rate. Something ain't right.
Picasso, I don't. What do you mean? Did you miss anybody? I don't know who you missed. No, we didn't have a guest today. No, we didn't have a guest today. Listen, I just find it eerily strange that these two things happened around the same time. It's eerily strange to me that Floyd suggested Tank fight T.O. and now T.O. is upset and this is his last fight at Top Rank and he's about to go elsewhere. All I know is that T.O.
set him up and he was so entitled to what he said. The blacks just slipped out.
I don't know. I feel like he has that in his that's deep seated in him. That's deep seated in him and his daddy. So that was no mistake. But if, and this is a big if, because I'm going to really, really hope Gervonta does what he said he wanted to do, and that's fight Devin, Shakur, Loma. Those are the people that he named. If some kind of way he finds himself fighting Teofimo Lopez next, especially after T.O. gets beat up like I think he finna get beat up by Josh Taylor, I'm gonna officially be a non-fan. Officially. Okay? Officially. Right now, I like Tank. I like him a lot. I want to see him in some of the best fights that can be made at 135 is what I want from him. If he some kind of way find his way fighting at 140 against Teofimo Lopez, I'm not gonna have nice things to say.
And then you're right. I heard that shit too. Calvin is talking about him fighting Pitbull in a rematch. Talking about it's a grudge match because Tank beat. Are y'all out y'all fucking minds? This can't be for real. Okay, listen. This man then came through, did some shit big ass numbers. We cannot take him backwards. He must go forward. The only two fights for Tank to fight right now is Shakur or Devin. If he's not fighting either one of those two people, he should not be fighting at all. Teofimo, Josh Taylor, Rolly 2, Cruz 2, that shit is out of the fucking question, y'all. Like, it cannot happen. It's so terrible for boxing if that's the case.
It can't. It just cannot. It just cannot happen. I'm gonna be so disappointed. The word is disappointed is what I'm going to be. I'm gonna be so very disappointed if that's the road he decides to take. I'm gonna be very disappointed. Chicken Talk, Lefty, you coming in here, and I guess you just want to get cussed out too. Nick, put that on Loma. You'll win a little money. Listen, Lefty, I done told you I'm gonna have to tell you again. Devin in 10. I don't know what else you want me to say to you. Devin in 10 is what I said. Okay? We'll talk about it as the fight grows nearer. Okay? You heard what I said. Okay? Don't ask me no more. Okay? Um, Not me says we don't need racism. We don't need racism. We don't need segregation. We don't need Jim Crow. F racism. Just enjoy boxing. Humans are weird. Not
Boxing
me.
ain't like that no more, not me. Boxing ain't never been like that. We're not segregating shit. Racism is always there. That's why this shit is going the way it's going. Like we're not gonna avoid or elude the fact that racism in boxing is not 100% there. What the hell did Paulie Malignaggi get fired for? Wasn't just because he woke up and was a really nice white guy. It's because his ass was racist and he did that shit in front of the motherfucking world. We need all that shit. We gonna keep it the way it is because the sport's not gonna grow just being motherfucking normal boxing fans. Just like a lot of these people in here saying, Floyd know how to sell a fight. They want to see black versus Mexican. They want to see two black fighters. They
I was
do.
just listen. I get so tired of folks regurgitating that foolishness.
That shit
Now,
crazy.
and I'm not saying that there's not some truth to it. I'm not saying that because we know racism is alive and well. But don't act like folks were not clamoring to see Floyd fight Shane Mosley. Don't act like folks will not clamor to see Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Don't act like folks wasn't looking to see Devontae Wilder and Brazil. Don't act like that. Y'all act like it's only one way to skin a cat, and it is not. When folks want to see some shit they want to see, they gonna pay for it. Stop acting like that's the only way for a big fight to get made because it's not. It's about the competition. It's a competition-based sport. If you fighting the best competition, and Lord forbid y'all got a backstory, it's gonna sell. Quit hiding behind that bullshit. Stop that. It's not cute, not manly. Okay, stop that. Um, Tevis comes back. He says Floyd and Calvin don't want to take anywhere near Shakur and especially Devin. They don't. They don't. And they keep saying this, which is funny to me now. Like maybe 2-3 years ago, you could have said that, but you can't say now, no, nobody knows who Devin Haney is. You'd have said it so many times. Motherfuckers know who he is now. So you got to stop that. You can't say that no more. Okay? Folks know him. They know exactly who he is. He about to fight Lomachenko. He about to defend them belts again. So stop that. Find something else to say. Okay? Denise comes back and she says, in my opinion, Tank will rob the bank, will rob the bank like Floyd taught him. Yeah, he did teach him. He's gonna keep going back to it as many times as the public will pay. He's gonna keep going back to it every time. Every time. Every time. That's why I don't pay for fights that I don't ask for. I don't pay for fights that I don't want to see. I watch them, but I don't pay for them. Okay. Bo Desi, how you doing, Bo Desi? He says the three biggest fights right now is black versus black. That's Devin versus Tank, Wilder versus Joshua, Bud versus EJ, and they all do a million plus. Thank you, Bo Desi. Thank you. And it ain't even just black on black. It's two Mexicans get it on right now. I know a bust the bank wide open.
Shit, Caleb Plain and David Benavidez just fought and then bust the bag open. It wasn't a huge bag, but it was big enough bag for a whole lot of motherfuckers.
It was a lot of bag.
Fucking obvious.
And a lot of fanfare. You don't think if David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez fight, they don't bust the bank open? Y'all stop saying that crazy shit because folks have said it so many times to you. Stop that. I don't like that. Who else do we have? I think that's it. Did I miss anybody, friend?
If Devin and Tank don't fight, if Tank and Shakur don't fight, I'm gonna put Tank on that goddamn I won't talk about you list. I'm not joking. Cause we not fixing to keep doing this back and forth, seeing you fight the same people over and over again. Fight Frank. Fight Tank. Fight yourself. Something.
Did
But
you
we
say
gonna
fight
have,
yourself?
yeah, fight yourself. Shit. We gonna have to see something.
We really are. Because that's what I'm saying. We try to support the people, but yeah, you really, the boxers really have to give us something to support. And on that note, um we'll be talking more and more about Devin versus Loma as it gets closer. It's gonna be May 20th. That's the biggest fight in May, as far as I'm concerned. And that fight, to me, is going to lay the groundwork for the future of the 135 division um, in boxing. There are still going to be tons of questions. There are tons of questions now. Is Devin going to beat Loma? More and more people are coming out saying Loma wins, lefty. So it's going to be a very interesting fight. And if we just want to fast forward, say Devin wins this fight, then the next question is, does Devin stay at 135? How does Devin look on the scale? Is he going to stay at 135 throughout the rest of the year? Is Tank going to send him a contract? Is he free from Top Rank? How is that going to go? So this fight, May 20th, is going to determine a lot in the 135 division. But nothing is set in stone. Loma is definitely coming to fight. I know a lot of people in Twitter land who are not so fond of Devin, like to say he better do this, he better smash him. He the one that called Loma old, and he the one that said he's too small, and da 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 da. Listen, he's talking shit about his competitor, his opponent. He knows, just like I know, Loma coming to fight. He's bringing the best version of himself. He ain't got no choice. This is it for him. You know, his clock is ticking. So this is his big opportunity to be officially the undisputed champion. You know, they lied all them years to y'all, telling y'all he was the undisputed champion, but he really wasn't. But this is an opportunity for him to actually be it. So I really believe this is going to be an excellent fight. I believe Devin is going to show that he is that guy. And I'm really excited about it. The last thing I wanted to talk about today, and I ain't going to get this a lot, but I got to give it a little, because the buzz keep buzzing. It's been buzzing, and I ain't said nothing about it, but it's buzzing, and folks is talking, and it might finally, maybe, hopefully, come true. Bud and Arrow, July. What you think?
I'm not holding my motherfucking breath. I can tell you that. I know Booster now saying he back in the gym. He got a fight coming up, so that means he on somebody's undercard. I'm not getting my hopes up. I'm not booking shit. I ain't marking shit off. I'm not doing none of that shit. Whatever happens at this point happens. Good for them if they make that fight. But I'm not talking about it till they get in the ring. I don't trust no Bud. I ain't been talking about Bud, but I don't trust Bud. So until then, I don't know. I honestly don't give a shit. I ain't been talking about neither one of them, and I love Arrow. I'm gonna be excited as fuck when he announce a fight, but I'm not talking about him until then. What do I got to say? I don't know what else to tell you. Like, I don't like to be bamboozled. Y'all bamboozled me in November. Had me and my friend blocking off shit with friend. Keep your eye on and see if you man, it's almost Christmas, friend. Like, had me stressed the fuck out.
Stressed all the way out. For
Y'all got me fucked up. Take that shit, shove it up your ass until it's time, and leave it there. Every time I look up, it's almost done. It could be done. It looked like it maybe should be done. They still in talks. The talks is finished. Here they come with a date.
ain't never seen nobody be in this much negotiations before in my life. The goddamn Cold War didn't last this long. What kind of negotiations are they doing over there? I just don't understand. I'm not finna fuss. I'm not. Tevin Smith says they're gonna try to make Tank and Bam. Wow, they're gonna try to make Tank versus Bam right here shortly. Don't don't say that.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Ooh.
Yeah, had motherfuckers in Vegas November the 19th. People had booked their shit and was out there. Are you crazy? I know I'm not doing that shit. And what somebody just said something about Andy. What was the news about Andy Ruiz?
What
I know
happened
he
to
been
Andy?
listen, Andy been having some issues with his gal. Yeah, and they
Listen.
publicly on social media.
Oh no. The only thing that I remember seeing Andy say here lately was talking about Ryan and he quit and he should have done this, that, and the third. And I'm thinking, motherfucker, you couldn't even stop yourself from eating pizza on the biggest day of your life.
Yeah, but
Shut up.
he ate some pizza and beat some ass.
No, he ate some pizza and lost in Saudi.
Oh well.
Yeah, he lost when
He
his
beat
ass.
that girl. I knew.
He
Listen,
actually did it. Oh, don't say that. Okay, I don't know. These are all allegations, y'all. We don't know. We don't know. But Rick Tim says, Nick, I know who keeping it. Yeah, boy, listen, Rick. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Bo Desi came back and he says, who you trust more, Bud or B-Hop?
shit, not no damn booty touching Bernard.
Now you did that just so she could call him that. You did that just so she could say that.
Booty touching Bernard. That's a no for me.
Damn, Jay Good say I'll accept Tank versus anyway. Damn.
What's wrong?
I hope Tank don't let them do him. I really, really hope.
I tell you what, if he do, I'm gonna throw this. Remember on Ray when Ray and Claude was arguing in life? He said, "If I do, how about throw the sheets on you? How about that?" That's how I feel when it comes. I'll throw some pitch sheets on you. Stop. Don't let them ruin your momentum, Tank. The momentum is in.
Yes, all eyes are on you. I'm not reading it. I see it, but I ain't reading.
I've been following the story because my friend Vivi on Twitter has been following that shit closely. We will talk about
his wife or girlfriend?
It's his girlfriend, and for the last, I want to say, month, it's gotten worse. He took her truck the other day.
Ma'am, I'm not finna.
Okay.
Chicago L said Tank versus Nakatani.
Okay. See, well, y'all play too fucking much.
See, all I know is that formula that y'all think is working, that worked for Mayweather, it's not gonna work for Tank like that, because when Mayweather did it, there was no social media, there was no YouTube boxing like it is now. There are too many avenues to call him out on the bullshit for him to think that that is going to work for him. So I hope he knows that. I hope he knows that. At some point, big dog, you're gonna have to silver back up, and you're gonna have to fight some damn body. Okay? Like, for real.
For real.
Yeah. So, thank you, Pablo Escobar. We appreciate it. Let's see. Friend, is there anything else you wanted to discuss with the folks today?
I mean, I don't know. We gave y'all a show today. Now we got to decide if we're gonna do a show tomorrow too, because boxing is kind of slow this week. But you know, we'll figure some stuff out for y'all, even if it's a little one. I know y'all like to come in here and laugh, so maybe we'll come in here and do something other than boxing tomorrow.
Ooh,
that would be cool, friend.
Ooh,
let's do that.
Come in here and talk some good shit tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff that we can talk about right now. A lot of sports happening. The draft was coming, so
yeah, draft.
Here and do
Baby, all the little boys had on all kind of ice. I hope that was costume jewelry.
Nah, did you see them suited and booted, baby? They had some very nice details. I was like, yes.
I was very happy about that, but I was like, Lord, when did all the children get iced out like this?
But you know what? Them kids are getting endorsements now. Like
You know
there's
what? You're right. They do have NIL.
yeah, and my boy, since we're all here and we finna get out of here, my boy is starting as the number one corner in his area for his freshman year in high school, standing 5'10",
Come on,
running
nephew.
running a 21 in the 200. My boy got jets on him,
Come
so
on, nephew.
we gonna be showing out this football season. But yeah, friend, these boys are getting endorsements early.
Well,
They can afford the ice.
not only the boys, but the girls too. Cause baby, Miss Reese over at LSU is making bank. Miss Reese over there making that big bank. And shout out to the brothers. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. Shout out to what's my boy in the Eagles? What's his name? What's that handsome young man's
Jalen.
name?
Major said Jalen.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen, girl, you and
Yeah. Shout out to the bro. Now let this be a lesson. And we're finna get out of here. But let me just say this to y'all. I'm talking to all the melanated brothers in the chat. Y'all see how them two brothers stayed down? One has a black agent, and the other young brother and his black ass mama did their deal together. Listen,
it's gonna be
get you
deep,
a
friend.
sister. Get you a supportive sister in your corner, whether it be your mama, your girl, your professional. Hey, get you we got y'all's best interest at heart. I'm trying to tell you something good. Trying to tell y'all something good. Okay. Bo Desi came back. Before we get out of here, he says, y'all seen old boy mama snatch that Caucasian girl off her son? Yes, a couple years ago. Get your ass up.
That's my boy's moment. Let him shine on his own, baby. You might not be here tomorrow. Get on out. I can't wait, friend.
Get your ass up out of here.
I'm praying that my boy stay healthy long enough for him to be able to experience that, because he is just a born talent. I promise you, the boy is set already. He don't even know it.
Yeah. Now heed the words. I'm just trying to tell y'all something good. Yeah. Supportive sister, the right supportive sister in your corner. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Listen, y'all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Do me a big favor. If you're in here and you haven't hit the like button, please do that for me on your way out. If you can, share the episode. My YouTube people, share the episode. Bring some more folks to the room. Okay, y'all come on in the room. You bring a friend. You know how at church you say bring a friend. This family day. Friends and family. Bring them on in. Okay, we appreciate y'all. Friend, what you got for the people?
See, we gonna come in here and talk some normal people stuff tomorrow. If we might cover a little bit of boxing, but that's it. I hope y'all enjoy y'all evening. Don't drink too much. Next weekend is Cinco de Mayo. We got a lot of shit to talk about. So just hold tight. We'll be in here. If y'all in here tomorrow, don't be expecting much boxing, because we might not have too much of a boxing discussion. We might have some stuff.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna have too much, but
touch your neighbor, Picasso. And Bless the Fish said he's gonna share it with the Jehovah's Witnesses. Bring them on in the room.
Bring them on in here. I tell them I cuss though before you.
Yeah, we love the Lord. We just, we kind of cuss a little bit. But bring them on in. They might like it. All right. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Don't drink too much.
Drink too much.
Have a funky good time. Yeah, don't drive. Be responsible. Have a funky good time, because we want to see y'all back. Okay? All right. Peace, y'all.